As a father, deeply invested in the future of my children, I've been on a journey of reflection and reevaluation regarding my political allegiances. The path that led me here is paved with disillusionment and a sense of betrayal by Joe Biden and the Democratic Party. However, amidst the darkness, a beacon of hope has emerged in the form of Robert F. Kennedy Jr., offering a renewed sense of purpose and a chance to reclaim the trust that has been shattered. I look forward to voting for him in 2024. Growing up, I was instilled with the values of compassion, justice, and standing up for the underdog. I was the one who stood up for the kids being picked on. I was the first to the fray when my brothers were being targeted. I saw moments of unfair and fought to undo them. I've always been willing to sacrifice my best interest in hopes that everyone would have the opportunity to rise and succeed. This principle has guided me throughout life's challenges and fueled my belief in the power of politics to enact positive change. When I cast my vote for Joe Biden, it was, with sincere belief in 2020 that he would champion the causes of the common man and uphold the ideals of democracy. Yet, as time has passed, it's become painfully clear that my trust had been misplaced. The Democratic Party, once a bastion of progressivism and inclusivity, has strayed from its roots, succumbing to the allure of identity politics and partisan bickering. Instead of uniting the nation, they have fostered division, prioritizing the interests of a select few over the needs of the many. In their relentless pursuit of power, they have lost sight of the values that once defined them. I believe there are a lot of people out there just like myself. They opted to sacrifice personal gain in the 2020 presidential election out of a sense of doing what was right. And I believe that there are plenty more people out there who realize how incredibly wrong we were. I was naive to think that the cost would be limited and that once the greater good was accomplished, then the asking price would stop growing. However, we have gone past the point of the greater good. In fact, it would seem that the average citizen no longer truly matters to the Democratic Party. The results have left behind a trail of broken promises and shattered dreams for us all to clean up. As a father, I cannot continue to go down this path. I need my children's future to be taken into consideration and not see them swept aside because they're too average to be taken seriously. I never thought I would see the day where the whining of the few would be sufficient in drowning out the needs of the many, yet here we are. Ultimately, my kindness was taken for granted. My willingness to sacrifice was weaponized, and my hopes for a united future were flung aside. I cannot possibly imagine voting for Biden again. I've decided that I will be voting for Robert F. Kennedy Jr., and in him, I see a man who embodies the principles of integrity, empathy, and a genuine concern for the welfare of all Americans. In RFK Jr., I see a leader who is not afraid to challenge the status quo, to speak truth to power, and to fight for the voiceless while using his common sense. In doing my research, I found him to offer a glimmer of hope in a world consumed by cynicism. We have to take this opportunity to reclaim the soul of American politics, to bridge the divides that threatens to tear us apart, and restore faith in our democratic institutions. His message of unity, compassion, and progress speaks to foundational pillars upon which our great nation was built. And I believe that his message is offering a path forward towards a brighter future for generations to come. He actually cares about the world that my children will inherit, and that is music to my ears. It is time to turn the page on the past, to learn from our mistakes, and to embrace the promise of a new era of leadership. With RFK Jr. at the helm, I am confident that we can reclaim the trust that has been lost and build a nation worthy of our children's dreams. I aim to reclaim my kindness that has been usurped by the Democratic Party. Never again will I allow it to be misused without requiring accountability and progress. My children deserve to have a brighter future as well, and I believe that Bobby Kennedy can make that happen. RFK, all the way.